Hi my dear friends, and welcome to English Level 3. Today we are going to study the futures will and be going to. There are different ways to express future events in English, but the two most common ways to do it is through the auxiliary verbs will and be going to. Many people wonder how they know what future tense to use at the moment of writing or speaking, and there are certain type of situations you must take into account to do it correctly. You have to use will in the following situations. A. When you don't have any plans and decide what to do at the moment of speaking. For example, I will go to the party. He or she didn't know there was a party and just decided to go. B. When you make promises. For example, I promise I will give you a big present in your birthday. C. When you express your thoughts. For example, I think Colombia will win the next FIFA World Soccer Cup. D. When you make predictions that are untrue or away in the future. For example, you will win the lottery next year, said the fortune teller to me. Nobody can assure that it will really happen. Otherwise, you must take into account that be going to uses the verb to be. It means that at the moment of using it, you should conjugate it in am, is, or are, depending on the subject pronoun you use in the sentence. The situations to use be going to are the following. A. When you have something planned for the future. For example, I am going to travel to Mexico in December. He already knows what to do in December. B. When you make predictions based on something you are watching or living at the moment of speaking. For example, look at the clouds. They are really dark. It is going to rain. The most probably is that there will be a rainy weather. Finally, both future tenses have their own sentence structure for affirmative, negative, and interrogative ways, and they are the following. In affirmative sentences, for will, subject plus will plus verb plus complement. For example, I will study French. For be going to, subject plus be going to plus verb plus complement. For example, he is going to visit the doctor next week. In negative sentence, for will, subject plus won't plus verb plus complement. For example, I won't study French. For be going to, subject plus be not going to plus verb plus complement. For example, he is not going to visit the doctor next week. For interrogative sentences, in will plus subject plus verb plus complement plus question mark. For example, will you study French? For be going to, be plus subject plus going to plus verb plus complement plus question mark. For example, is he going to visit the doctor next week? This is it in this first module of English Level 3. I hope you really learned a lot. Do always your best. See you later, my friend.